Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of History Hobo Plays TimeGuessr. TimeGuessr is a game where you're shown 5 images and you have to select the year and the location the image was taken. It's a free-to-play game. If you want to play along with me, check the information in the description below and it'll give you a guide on how to do that. Let's get into the game. Okay, here we go. Okay, we've got some kind of stadium. Oh, we have Olympics. Looks almost Greek. So could this be Athens? Possibly. Is that how you say Athens? Right, Athens in Greek, I'm not sure. We have entry, so we have English. I'm not sure what language that is. It's a strange one. Oh, what's this down here? Athens or something 2004. There we go. So we know it's 2004. I'm pretty sure that's when the Athens Olympics was anyway, so I would have known that. Yeah. Don't recognize the stadium. Is it just their Olympic stadium? I think a lot of the Greek Olympic buildings got abandoned after they were used, but maybe not the main one, I'm not sure. I know there was a lot of controversy about Olympics going to places, building these massive stadiums, and then a lot of them just being disused after the fact. Yeah, we'll have to have a look around in Athens, I think, here. It's going to be a bit of a search. I might have to skip it if it's going to take me a while. Let's see. Where would it be? Would it be coastal? Let's have a look on the satellite view. That's a football stadium. It's not that. It's not that. That's covered. What's this one? I think this is one of the abandoned Olympic stadiums, to be honest, but I don't know if this matches. This is too straight. That's curved. It wouldn't look like that from above, I don't think. Shame, not that one. Any others? That looks like a velodrome, possibly. Does it say on the map? It's an Olympic sports hall. Oh, it's taekwondo. Not the right thing, though. It's probably they build a lot of these things. Any others obvious ones around? Maybe further into the city. It's a football pitch. Part of the map's not loading in here for some reason. Here's another football pitch. There's a lot of football pitches. What's this up here? No, another football pitch. I'll keep looking. I think this may be it. This looks like a stadium. Is this the Olympic Stadium? Yes, Athens Olympic Stadium. This makes more sense. Took a while to find that. Athens is a big city. We're somewhere on the outside of it, trying to work out what angle would be looking at it from. Either over here or over there, but we shouldn't lose too many points. This looks like the logical place you'd enter towards the park. Unless you're coming in from over here, possibly, which could make sense. Let's have a look. Do have a scoreboard is at this end. Can I see a scoreboard on the pitch? Ah, that's a scoreboard there, I think. So I think we might be coming in from down here. If we're looking at the back of the scoreboard. Or even here. This area. That looks like it. Right, I think that'll do. That's a good guess. Let's go for it. The wrong side of the stadium. Bloody typical. Maybe there's a scoreboard on the other side as well. But yeah, never mind. We only lost 8 points there. 407 meters away. So yeah, what's the Athens Olympics? Next round. Okay, Barcelona. So that helps us place it. I'm hoping it's the Barcelona and not some other place called Barcelona. The image, they're all quite old. See a number plate here, but the B I assume maybe means Barcelona as well. Parc Aquatique. So some kind of water park. Club de Golf Terama. I don't know golf too well. Jutjat. Never heard of. Castel de Fels. This could work for like Catalan region language. Villanova. Does that say Villanova? So is that in the area as well? I've heard of Villanova, but I don't know where from. Union de Muebles. I don't know, Muebles, maybe. I don't. Oh yeah, Muebles. So it's a decoration company by the looks of it. Yeah, so we might be able to find this. I wish we had a road number on this. Might take some searching to find it. But it's worth the look. I don't often get one in Spain that's actually gettable. So we've got to be near Barcelona. We're 36 miles away. We've also got Castelldefels or something with on the way to Barcelona. So if we can find where that is, we kind of give us a direction. Right, we have Castelldefels here. Can't pronounce that properly. So if it suggests we're along this road somewhere. Oh, Villanova. Here's Villanova. Okay, so we must be in this town, really. It looks like we're on some kind of roundabout, possibly. Is this a roundabout? It's kind of hard to tell. I think it might be. Or just some kind of junction. We can look for these things in here, but I don't know whether I'm going to find them. But we've got a roundabout here. Would that work for it? Let's look at the satellite view for it. Possibly. We have a little divider here if we're coming from, oh no, but this would be the direction to there, so it would be going, I can't work out the angle, but this roundabout could work. Any other roundabouts that we can see? I don't think we're going to pinpoint the exact place without a road name. We could be down here too as well. One of the two. Or maybe makes a bit more sense, but not really sure, to be honest. Can't really see any curved buildings around us. We have a more angular buildings. A lot of these buildings might not be there. Does this one work a bit more? Maybe. Doesn't really line up. Oh, there's another roundabout over here. This one might make more sense, but which one goes? This one goes on the main road to Barcelona. So I would think it's either this one or this one, more than likely. We could possibly look for the Park Aquatic, but I assume it's down by the sea here somewhere. But not really worth searching for. It's not going to gain me too many points, I wouldn't have thought. Now the year, this is going to be a bit difficult. See, there's no obvious year being displayed anywhere, I don't think. No. Can't read that. These cars look a bit 70s-ish to me. Obviously, it's pre-European. Pre-EU anyway. Is that a Fiat Panda? Possibly. I always struggle with this era of car. I'm not the best at identifying what years they came from. This thing looks more 60s-ish to me. Some of these look a bit later. This one here particularly looks a bit later. More 70s, possibly into the early 80s. Let's have a think. This car is a Fiat something. Not sure which model. These two cars here are making me think it's like a 80s, early 80s round. The other cars look a bit older, but obviously people drive some cars for quite a while. Oh, I just noticed we have Villafranca this way. So it would probably work. I think Villafranca is up here somewhere. Yeah, so that would kind of work for this roundabout. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to go early 80s on this one. Let's go 82. It's 87. That's a shame. Oh, we weren't even in Villanova. We were a bit further along. That's a shame. That sign led me a bit astray, but we didn't lose too many points on location. We lost a few on the year there. It was 87. I didn't think it would be that late. So we were here then. Sitges, not sure how you pronounce that at all. Okay, not the greatest round, but not terrible. Okay. Espresso. This is Cyrillic, possibly. We have like a Soviet symbol here. Oh no, that says Budapest there. Pesti Zina. So I would assume we are probably in Budapest here. That just threw me off a bit, that there. We've got a street name, Christoph something. Might be findable. So it looks like a bar or something, possibly. And we have an H for Hungary in the back of this plate, so that makes sense. So I think we're Soviet era anyway, for sure. So let's see if we can find Christoph something in Budapest. Let's go for it. Might take some time this one again. Not being hitting my locations as well as I'd like to today. I think it would be in this area. We'll just drop it here for now. Okay, this is Christoph Ter. Oh, now it's disappeared. Is that what this says? Possibly. I'm not sure. It's the only Christoph I've found. Looks about right, really, for the center. We're kind of on the corner of a street. So we have a crossroads by the looks of it. So I would suggest probably this corner. Zavita. Was that this word here? No. Oh, never mind. But I think that's probably going to be the location. The year here is going to be difficult. The cars are always difficult in Hungary and Eastern Europe at this time. Because some of them look far older than they are, or they were just a bit behind the times, really. Can't really tell based on fashion either. So this doesn't look too old what this guy's wearing. You still get these kind of trucks in Russia, so I think they haven't really changed since they started making them. Don't know if any of the numbers mean anything in terms of years on an old Hungarian plates either. Yeah, usually as a general rule, I tend to hedge a bit later than I would think. Normally based on cars just in around Hungary and places like that. It almost looks 60s-ish, but it could also, like this guy's outfit could also be like 80s-ish. So it's really difficult to place. I think I'm going to go in the 70s. I think that's probably my safest bet. Probably towards the later 70s. And hope it isn't into the 80s. And hope I'm not a mile off. Let's go 78. I don't think I'm going to get anywhere closer than that. I'm 75, so not terrible. We were the wrong corner. It was this corner over here. But only 67 meters away, so that's a good score. I usually struggle with those, dating those so much, but it's not too bad. Okay, we have... Ooh, this is going to be difficult if we've not got any signs. Looks Alpine-esque. Obviously a cable car, or a gondola if you're American. that does not help at all. I was hoping it would have some kind of information there. Now, are we in Europe or are we in America? The people look more American. The number of jeans, that everyone is wearing jeans. This kind of trucker hat as well looks more American for the time. This is going to be a very difficult one to place. Again, another trucker hat here. Looks kind of American to me. So could we be in the Rockies? It's more than likely going to be the Rocky Mountains. We have a sort of flat plain here. But if this is in Europe and I go in the Rockies, it's going to be very, very low score. I really don't know though with this one. I don't think there are any other clues anywhere to be had really. I think I'm going to have to go America just with the number of people wearing jeans. These are kind of flared as well, a little bit here on this guy. Does that mean we're in 70s? Late 70s, early 80s maybe? Oh, let's look at the year first so I don't have to think about the location. I think late 70s, early 80s would work for the fashion. Could be anywhere up to the 90s. Seeing this slightly more flared look on this guy. I think we'll go on this one. I'm going to go 79. Could be into the 80s. Is there a famous mountain back here? I don't know any mountains in America, so I don't really know. I'm actually going to bump that up to 82 and hope I didn't just move it off the correct date. Right, let's just look at a mountain range where it's possible. Anywhere along here really is possible. The satellite view will show me the mountains, yeah. Anywhere along here. So we're in Colorado, possibly. Or we're in somewhere like Montana, like Missoula. This kind of area. It's still in the mountains, isn't it? Yeah. Such a big place that there's very little chance of getting anything good here. We could be in Colorado. I don't know. It could also be Canada, really. Not seeing anything that identifies it as American. The clothes look a bit more American, but I'm pretty sure Canada would have similar things. Let's go Missoula. Or Glacier National Park. That sounds like a good place. Then we're kind of hedging between Canada and the US. I have no idea. This is going to be a terrible score. Let's go for it. Oh, it's 82. Good change of year. And we're in Yellowstone in Wyoming. Yeah, that makes more sense. So we lost a few points there. Was it Yellowstone? Or just below Yellowstone? What's it? A cable car in Teton Village, Wyoming, with views of Teton Mountain Range. Not heard of it. But yeah, not terrible score. Great year though. Good job I changed that one. Oh god, is this like Wright Brothers kind of thing? Early planes. That makes me think we're very old. Probably around here somewhere. Now, is this one of the Wright brothers? I do not know. And where on earth are we? Is it a beach, is it? Looks like a beach, but maybe not. It kind of, maybe a salt flat or something like that, or is the sea this way? It's hard to tell. I have no idea where the hell this could be. I'm gonna have to think about this one for a while, I think. Just to think of possible options as to where. If it is the Wright brothers or one of the Wright brothers, they were American, I believe. I assume this has to be one of the Wright brothers. I don't know their names, I just know they were brothers. When were they? Were they in 1905? I think they were even earlier, to be honest. I think it was 1900-ish. We'll go 1902. It looks coastal. Looks like we're some kind of dune near a coast. I assume we're going to be in America here. Don't know which coasts. Hopefully East Coast. Don't think it would be West. Where could we be along this coast somewhere? We're not going to be up here. It's too cold. And probably too windy as well. So I think we might be more around this area. Somewhere along here. Like, what have we got here? North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. Could we be down in Florida? I would think with the amount of like lightning storms they have down there, they'd avoid that kind of place. What kind of trees do we have in the background? Doesn't look palm tree-ish, so it makes me think less south. He's wearing a shirt, so it could be, it's kind of warm. It's not, in this day and age, he's not wearing a suit jacket or anything like that. So, somewhere along here, I think maybe Myrtle Beach. I've heard of Myrtle Beach, but I think that's more of a touristy resort. Do they have dunes near the beach? No. So it's not going to be Myrtle Beach. I could skin the coast for dunes, but that could take me all day, really. Just going to look down to anywhere that has kind of dunes, because it does look like we have sand dunes along nearby. I'll have a quick look, see if I can find anything that works. It's not here. The only place that I could see that looks like it might have some kind of dunes is like here. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure this is not going to be correct, but it's got some kind of sandy bits here. There's another possible location up somewhere near here. It was around here somewhere. Some of these as well. This one has kind of sandy bits, but I have no idea really. I'm not going to get this. It's, I think, almost impossible unless you know where they were from or where they did these experiments. Let's go for it. Let's hope we're not a million miles away. 1 year off. So was Wilbur Wright lying prone on one of his Wright gliders? And where were we? Up the coast in North Carolina. I didn't quite look that far north, unfortunately. That's a shame, but still decent score. I don't know how you would get that unless you knew it. Okay, final score shouldn't be too bad. It's a pretty decent score, 46,000. Let's add that in. There was some definite, real difficult rounds in there. Let's see how that's affected our average. Bring it up, edging closer to 45,000. I'd like to hit that by the end of the month if I could, but let's see how we get on. And let's just look at the breakdown. So the two American rounds, always going to lose points in America unless you've got a clear sign. That ski lift one, the cable car one, no idea where that would be. And that Wilbur Wright, was it Wilbur Wright? Yeah, I think it was. No idea either. The Europe ones, not too, that was easy to place. I should have got the correct town. I'm a bit disappointed that. Athens, easy. Hungary, proud I got the right street there. We weren't terribly far off. I think the Spanish round was, yeah, the furthest off. There was just some older cars in there that threw me off a little bit, 5 years off. Okay, I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.